What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Price Books with a really cool new omnibus from Marvel. This is, I love when they take an omnibus specifically for an artist, and this one is not going to disappoint. We are looking at Marvel Universe by Arthur Adams, new omnibus from Marvel, and it looks great. Let me show you both of these now. This is the standard. Here's the front, spine, and the back. Very cool. I like this because it's a spread of him running, as you see there. Oh no, don't hurt me. Now this is actually a different artwork that he used, and they were actually chasing Santa. So to see it like this is really, really cool. He put himself in there. Very nice. Let's take a look at the DM. Here is the front, spine, and the back. Very cool. This one's nice. This is definitely his art style, like the more iconic art style. Proportions are sharp, but edges are sharp, but they're clean. They're very sharp. Proportions are good. I like the way he does the artwork, and I'll tell you inside as well. Here's the spine and the back. And personally, not even a contest. This one to me is the cooler title or the cooler cover, just because it has kind of like a spread of all the heroes coming after him, and you get to see a little bit of his artwork for each of them, which is great. I really like that. I like the spread that it's different, and I feel like it's almost like a totally different cover, except for the inside, of course, it's the same. Let's take a look underneath. There you go. Ooh, I like this because you have basically how the process works. You have here the pencil, then over here is the ink. So basically pencil and then the ink, and then you get the final part whenever it's all colored together. So it's cool to see all of that come to life. Let's go ahead and check out the artwork from Arthur Adams and see what's inside. All right, let's check out the Marvel Universe by Arthur Adams. Like this red cover, very cool. And here are some of the different writers and collaborators on this one as well. Of course, artist is Arthur Adams for sure, and very cool. Ooh, we have a ton of different works. Look at all that. Wow. And okay, from the early works, very cool. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about this. Arthur Adams ignites a new era of Marvel artwork, collecting the complete 1980s to 1990s Marvel stories and arts of Arthur Adams. When Arthur Adams arrived on the comic scene, all the hallmarks of his signature art style were there. Tight pencils, cross-hatching, intricate costume designs, and storytelling infused with a whimsy and wonderment that was totally unique. His Marvel debut came when the 6-issue miniseries Longshot, a concept developed by then X-Men assistant editor Ann Nocenti. Together, Adams and Nocenti created the mullet-haired man from another world, along with a cast of characters including Mojo and Spiral. As the pages of this seemingly low-key miniseries rolled into the office, Marvel's editors and creators took notes. Arthur Adams' richly detailed and utterly engaging artwork was building a following, and a page had yet to be published. What followed was a cavalcade of some of the 1980s most influential and exciting comics. Adams' fusion of the X-Men and Asgardian mythologies in the Asgardian Wars was a masterclass in refinement and exuberance. Each page was packed with detail, but more importantly with characters who beamed with emotion and personality. Yes, Adams gave readers art that they could lose themselves in, but it was the characters who they could fall in love with that made his art so instantly charming. As his star rose, Adams drew stories starring Spider-Man and Cloak and Dagger, and collaborated with Chris Claremont on a set of X-Men annuals that introduced the X-Babies, who also co-starred in Excalibur, Mojo Mayhem. All the while, he illustrated captivating covers, posters, and pinups, including a celebrated run on classic X-Men, and each and every one from the first phase of his career at Marvel is collected here. He also collaborated with the Simmonsons, Wheezy, and Walter on X-Factor and Fantastic Four, respectively, with the latter introducing the new Fantastic Four of Hulk, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and Spider-Man. This omnibus edition also features Adams' 1990 to 1991 Marvel Universe trading card art, and is rounded out with a gigantic selection of articles, interviews, character designs, sketches, pencil art, original art, and rarities. Marvel Universe by Arthur Adams Omnibus is the be-all, end-all collection for every Arthur Adams fan. Very cool. He definitely has a way of drawing these characters. Like, the proportions aren't crazy, which is great. Like, the 90s was definitely, like, oh, so cool. Definitely, like, a lot of, like, exaggerated proportions. These are very good. Like, the musculature on there is great. It's not, like, exaggerated. You know, the use of the costumes makes it look good. The cross-hatching, the hair on it, these all look really, really nice. For sure, I would say this is kind of like the precursor to, like, Jim Lee's artwork and stuff like that, with the detailing and then the costume and the shading. Man, that looks really good. Oof! Even in black and white, this looks really, really good. There you go. Some of the pencil art. So the story, yeah, it's really there's a lot of extras in this. So see here, we see some of the character studies, the covers, as I showed you. Some more of the covers. Yeah, I like the fact that, like, the character bodies are different. Even just look like at the height, like they're not the same height, different hairstyles, different proportions, and it, like, fits them correctly. Like, I think that's, as an artist, something you need to take into account whenever drawing. Like, when I do, like, you know, for example, if you draw the Flash, you have to, you know, bigger legs because, of course, he's a runner, not such a big upper body. You know, if it's a muscular guy, somebody who's a fighter, definitely bigger arms, you know, more stuff like that. So taking that that perspective, or that, you know, consideration of each of the characters, their talent, their abilities. Like, Wolverine for sure would have huge legs because he does real small, like, huge legs and actually huge forearms, I would say, because of the claws, of course, and then, like, because it's very much animalistic, like running real low, like a linebacker. Yeah, or a running back running through with a football. They run real low. Very cool. Like, I would say, like, Wolverine, like Magneto, even Cyclops wouldn't have big muscles because they're not real fighters with their hands and their muscles. They're fighters with their powers, you know? So definitely I wouldn't have them be super muscular, not as muscular as, like, you know, Colossus or, you know, physical fighters. Like, for example, prime example, Aurora Storm, she does not fight hand to hand at all. She uses powers, her control, her weather manipulation to fight. She would not be super muscular. She would have muscles, just not be, like, extremely one, you know? Oh, that looks good. Yeah, you can definitely appreciate the art style for Arthur Adams in this one's, like, just the amount of detail, the influence he had on the X-Men for sure. Like I said, I think for sure Jim Lee was inspired by him. It just looks like it's a natural progression to something like that, to Lee's style. Yeah, very cool. Man, see? Classic. All right, more introductions. So this one's for sure, I would say it's not about reading the story that come in this omnibus. It's more about enjoying the artwork, the character designs, the shading, the use of space, the use of you know, backgrounds, the detail, you know, the expression on their faces, like you know, the difference in. There's some artists that draws the face of each character, like, you know, female characters, kind of the same, and then there's the characters who can give each of them different personalities, different facial expressions that set them apart. You know, I remember seeing some of them at the X-Men all, like, had the same face, like all the women had the exact same face, just different hairstyle and costume, and it's like you have to differentiate because we know everybody doesn't look the same. Oof. Nice. I really like the black and white sketches personally, because you can see, or the pencil drawings, because you can see where they erased. You know, the final product is great. I love the final product, but this tells me where he wanted the hand. Like, you can see right here where the arm was supposed to be underneath the costume. So he's setting it up so he can be like, okay, this is where the arm is. When you're doing shadows, you want to make sure you have that like there, stuff like that. I really, really like when you get to see that on pencil drawings, to see their process, draw the whole shape of the head and then put on a helmet, erase the lines where the rest of the head that aren't in the helmet would be. Boom, done. I like this. Costume designs for our heroes. That's where you can see, oh, look, that would look cool. I think having too much on his gauntlet and legs takes away from Magneto. And, I think the main focus is definitely like the helmet and the cape. He doesn't need anything like extra for that. But it would be cool if he had it like as additional like close combat weapons. Like, oh, if they get too close, I can use the metal in my gauntlets to like shoot it out, like pew, pew, stuff like that. Wouldn't that be cool? Very. His Spider-Man run is real nice too. Ooh, is that our Joe Fixit, the Gray Hulk? Hey, David know his history. What is that? A scroll? Very cool. Ah, yeah. See, this is Doctor Doom, and I don't like this costume. I don't like it. Too silvery. I like the other one, the standard one for him, personally. Holiday special, very cool. Look at the amount of detail on this. So technically, it's like Santa Claus is here, bag is ripping out, all of them are coming out. And just the amount of detail, not only with each hero, but the gifts. The dinosaur over here, he took the time to draw little booms on them. Over here, the gifts, they have names on them, little dinosaur designs on the gifts. Stuff like that is where you show how much the artist, really cares about the artwork and the characters to show up for, you to appreciate all the small details. Maybe not everyone will, but those who do are like, oh, I like that a lot. Very cool. And he's not afraid of drawing feet. Listen, some people don't like to draw feet. I don't know. Oh, the trading cards. So I still have my Marvel trading cards. I'm gonna bring them in one time for you to see. But yeah, I have the let's see. I have this one for sure. I have this one for sure. For sure. Let's see what other ones. That said, I'm pretty sure I have this one. I for sure have this one. From the X-Men Galactus. I love the fact that it has this stuff in the back. Do you remember that? Man, so cool. Jesus, taking me back. Annihilus, okay. Very cool. Doctor Doom. I think I have this one. Let's see, which other one I do have. I have some Spider-Man. I have some of the X-Men ones. Look at that, the different drawings that he made for it. I think trading cards is probably the coolest thing because, you can carry it in your pocket of your favorite superhero, and then, if it's Arthur Adams, it's having your favorite artist. Boom! Not only have your favorite superhero, but you have your favorite artist in a card, and you keep it in your back pocket in your wallet for everybody to see. Awesome! Chef Boyardee X-Men Mr. Sinister hologram card. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They had a poster. Nice. Hero caps made specifically for Chef Boyardee. That's actually really cool. Toy design, okay. So he also designed toys. Very cool. Joe Fixit. I told you I was right. A Smart Hulk. Smart Hulk accessories. You could put the accessories in their hands. Nice. Doc Samson. Oh, this is from the cartoon Incredible Hulk. Gotcha. Okay. Very cool. Nice. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm quiet because I'm just enjoying this. I'm like, I remember seeing this. Yeah, for whenever they had the Superhero Island theme park for Island of Adventure, there's some of these posters up there. Wow, this is really really cool. No wonder it's like, oh, the artwork looks really cool. Okay. Wolverine, Superhero Island, nice. And then, of course, Age of Apocalypse, cover very nice. Chef Boyardee, more. Arcade game manual, nice. Oh, he made one of the X Lives Wolverine. Super cool. Classic omnibus cover. Ah, yeah. There is a lot of really, really cool artwork on this, guys. I'm super impressed with the amount, and just looking at it, it just brings back memories for me. Hopefully, it does for you too. Hopefully, you enjoyed this first look at it, and you'll be getting this book to really appreciate the artwork of Arthur Adams. Nostalgia hit me pretty hard. This looks so cool. It looks like a pencil drawing for it. I love it. So check it out at Organic Price Books, guys. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.